Hey everybody.
Hey Daddy, what's faster, a YZ65 or a KTM 65?
That's not important right now. Hey everybody.
Daddy, I want to play Fortnite. The computer's broken.
The game can wait until later. Okay, anyway, I think, what was I talking about? Okay.
Hey honey, I can't get the TV remote to work. Come fix it.
Okay. So like all of us right now, this year is not going the way we thought it would. I now work from home full time. This is where my wife works from home full time. My kids are quarantined here with us 24/7. They never leave. I don't get to leave. And they're here all day because we're social distancing them from their friends. And they are taking years off my life like they are free buffet coupons. Okay, so normally this channel for me, it's kind of a break from everything. It's a reflection of things I'm interested in, things I'm doing. In the last year, we've seriously gotten back into motorcycles like I used 2 years ago. And it's been great, and that's what I've been able to share with everybody on the channel. And we really enjoy doing that stuff because I'll tell you right now, work for me as a customer service manager over a department, things are really stressful right now. And I'm sure they're stressful for you. And unfortunately, as glorious as I thought working from home full-time would be, under these circumstances, they've been anything but glorious or not stressful. I mean, heck, I think at this point, they have the New York Stock Exchange floor closed. Even those guys are working from home. Speaking of though, have you seen the value of your retirement plan lately?
Hello, Mrs. Farnickel. How are you today? Making a deposit, are we? We can just put that into your retirement account and make it go to work for you, and it's gone.
What?
Sorry, yeah, that's gone.
Okay, so earlier this year, I entered a promo on Rockmountainatv's website to win a chance to go to the nearest Supercross race to me, which would have been Seattle. You would have won a chance for 5 tickets, VIP experience, and you would have gotten to meet all the riders. Well, we won. We would have gotten to go have lunch with the team, would have gotten to meet Blake Baggett as an example, who's been one of my favorite riders for a long time. I would have loved to have met the El Chupacabra in person. Would have really enjoyed to meet Justin Bogle too. Probably would have been hurt not there, but it would have been our chance to meet him. Anyways, it was the first time I had ever won a contest in my life. I've entered stuff before. I always lose, but you know, if you don't play, you're not gonna win. So enter the competitions. We won. Would have been an amazing experience for our family.
And it's gone.
So thankfully they've announced that they are going to attempt to finish this series out later in the year. And so if they do end up doing one of the races in Seattle, we still have a chance to maybe get the tickets and go. But what's going to be interesting is Quest Stadium, where this would be, the Seattle Seahawks are normally playing. So unless they do it in some other venue around us, we probably won't get to go. So at the very least, as disappointed as we are, at least Eli Tomac's used to not having a title in May.
Oh, and look at that! Down goes Tomac, and Baggett is involved in it. As we're watching the replay on this, is devastating for the man who's hoping to win his first championship this year.
Okay, I know that was a little harsh of me to make that comment on here. I've actually really enjoyed watching the season this year, watching him, Ken Roczen go at it, and I know Eli's got the points lead right now, but I really hope they can keep their rhythm going if and when this series resumes. And I also want to be fair and say that Eli Tomac's video of him riding a KX250 raw with no music, that is one of my favorite two-stroke videos of all time. So he gets total props for that, and I'll go ahead and link down below in the description the link for that video, because if you've never seen it, you probably don't got anything else to do right now, and it's definitely worth watching. So last spring we had started the process of looking into what we want to do for a vacation. The kids are getting old enough right now, we figured, you know, we can finally leave them with somebody. So we were going to take a trip out to Las Vegas. It was going to be the first time we got on a plane for a long time. We were going to meet my parents down there, and I was going to get to do one of those NASCAR ride-alongs with my dad where you get to ride around at 160 miles per hour. I don't know about you, but I've never turned left at 160 miles an hour before.
And it's gone.
Thankfully, though, in the coming months, we should be able to go camping, right? Because camping's a way to get away from it all. I go camping to go out in the woods, to get away from people, to relax. That should be a good trip, right?
It's gone. It's all gone.
So a lot of the content on this channel is just relevant to what we're doing right now, things I've gotten, things I've purchased. And I actually purchased for my 450L the ECU from Vortex to hop it up, and the Yoshimura exhaust in the basement. I've had that for a while. Why didn't I install it yet? It's not cheap. It costs a lot of money. And so if I were to just install this in the middle of January and then pop it on the bike, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit there in the garage and rev it. I may not fully remember what the bike was like before because I only had 130 miles on it. So I wanted on purpose to go into the spring stock. I want to go ride it some. And then when I put this on, I really would be able to capture the difference of it. One of the things I planned on doing is I want to map a route from the base of a gas station off of US Highway 2 up to the top of Mount Spokane State Park up into the ski resort. And then map that gas mileage going up and back down. And the reason I want to do that is because the stock computer shuts off fuel delivery when you're coasting down. So there should be a dramatic difference between the fuel mileage coming down a mountain and the fuel mileage coming down here, where this is going to keep fuel going the whole time. Is it really that big of a deal? No, but I'm curious. And if I'm curious, some of you out there are probably going to be curious too. And some people in the comments are going to post that MPG comparisons are absolutely pointless. And yeah, they kind of are, but they're kind of fun too. I don't know what it is about it, but if you ever gone to a forum and seen people argue miles per gallon all day long, it gets kind of insane. So what's the big deal, right? Well, to go on this mile per gallon trip, you got to go through the state park, and it's a Washington state park, and Washington state parks are closed right now.
And it's gone.
Okay, and so to add to everything else going on, it's April, it's been snowing. There was a 6.5 magnitude earthquake down in Boise, which shook my desk upstairs working from home the other day. And down in the Tri-Cities, there was a tornado. We don't get tornadoes around here. This isn't Kansas. I can tell you that is not normal. At this point, I'm waiting for Satan and Man Bear Pig to start duking it out in the street in front of my house. So when we had planned on doing our Vegas trip, we had been saving for a year and put some money aside that essentially we didn't think we'd come home with. And in what I kind of called the spirit of my Vegas pout week, because we'd been so looking forward to going out, gambling, having some drinks and having some fun, I still wanted to gamble in a certain way. And so what I ended up doing was throwing our vacation money into the stock market. And that may seem a little crazy right now, but just like in the 2008-2009 crash, there are companies out there who are not going to go bankrupt. They're not going to go away because if anything, the government will make sure they don't go away. That's what they did with the auto companies before. That's what they're doing with the airlines now. Not the cruise ships, they're international, so don't make that mistake. So anyway, my point is with this, we took our Vegas funds, I stuck them in a Robinhood account that a friend referred to me, got a free stock for doing it, and made a few bucks here and there. Now, if you guys were to do something like that, your money could disappear. But if you're still working and you're getting that stimulus, do something good with it. Either put it on debt or maybe look at an opportunity now, because these opportunities don't come on very often. And I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't a financial advice channel or anything like that. But I just, like I said, I share with you guys kind of what's going on. I've been tinkering around with the stocks. So I'll put a link for Robinhood down below in the description. Yes, if you sign up, I get a free stock, but so do you. I mean, you can throw in 50 bucks there. It's, you know, some people are going to look back and wish they'd invested right now, and some people are going to make a lot of money. So, but if you've lost your job, don't have the money, please don't do that. Take care of your family first. That's more important. Now, for the record on here, okay, yes, I've had a lot of my plans all screwed up and I'm kind of pouting about it. But I mean, I am very sympathetic to a lot of people's situation. There's suffering going on. People are dying. People are losing their jobs. People are becoming unemployed. It's very, very stressful. And I don't know where we're really going to go from here, but I don't believe the 2 to 4 week model. And the reason I don't believe that is because why would you be converting all these manufacturing plants to create ventilators and everything else like that? They're just preparing for more people to get sick. That's what they're doing. We'll see how long this lasts and where we go from here. I hope the peak is coming. I hope the curve starts to flatten down, and I hope we can kind of get going and all get back to work and go about our lives, because I'm ready to do that, and it's only been like 2 weeks. And I know some people think this is all a hoax and a control, but hospitals being overcrowded and no beds available, that's a problem, and I'm super serial about that.
I am super duper serial.
Okay, so I don't really know where things are going to go from here. The main thing I'm waiting for at this point is some warmer weather so we can go practice our social distancing on 2 wheels and kind of go just at least get out a little bit and have some fun. So stay safe, take care of your family and loved ones, help people out, shop for each other if you need to, wear a mask, do what you got to do. Just take care of yourselves. All right, have a good one.
Use your own brain, sweetheart. You can't just let people tell you that if you don't believe in Man Bear Pig, then you don't care about the world. Okay, Man Bear Pig is real. What are we gonna do about it now, huh? Even if we do something about it, what about the Chinese? They're just gonna keep right on.